All right, welcome Ames hockey fans. I'm Tom Scroggins here as always with my friend and companion, Mike Giles Sr.
Junior. Let's get it
Junior.
correct just in case Senior's on the line.
I gave you too much credit. I was thrown off because of Oliver.
I hear you. Welcome everybody to the kickoff to the 23-24 Ames High School season. We're starting off here against our rivals, the Des Moines Capitals. We had a good run against them last year. One of the best seasons that Ames has had against the Capitals in quite a few years. So we're hoping to continue that moving forward. We're about to have the introduction of the starting lineup. So I'm going to turn it over to Tom, and then we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll have the drop of the puck.
And we get up here, our first official game of the season, first regular season game. So as visitors, we'll do our introductions and let you see some of the new things that we have lined up here. So they never do this in the right order for us, but on wing, we have Zach Wilson. At the other wing, Wyatt Pink. At center, Graf Linder. At left D, we have Charles Hargrove. At right D, we have Reed Jones. And in goal tonight will be Wes Carl. Take a chance while the Capitals introduce their players to give a big thank you to Iridium CrossFit. They've been a big partner for the team, helping our boys get ready on and off the ice.
They've played a key role this year in helping us get to the level of stamina and physical ability and physical fitness that I believe our team and one of the advantages we're going to have. So definitely a big shout out to Iridium CrossFit. They are a hockey family as well, so they understand what it takes. They got young ones still coming through the program. So definitely a big shout out to Iridium CrossFit.
Yep, we're gonna. As the Capitals bring their goalie out, we'll get ready for our national anthem. We'll pause and let our players do the national anthem, let our players get ready, and we'll be right back with you. Time for some hockey.
Time to play some hockey.
But we're having a little fun before the game, looking at the size of some of these boys. It's like college football does the same thing. You got a guy that's 5'9" and they list him as 6'1".
Well, you gotta begin the intimidation right off the bat. So that's what we're gonna go with here. We want to make sure that we should be able to see the shout outs here. So I'm gonna try to pull it up, see who's online with us, and we'll try to get that going here. so we can give our shout outs. Just make sure that if you are watching us live, to put your name there in the comment section, and we'll do our best to give you a shout out at some point during the game.
Yeah, definitely love to hear from the fans. Players got their helmets, they're getting out to center ice. So one of the fun things we were watching, we were looking at before the game is the role of statistics and the importance of, who's getting the first goal. Some people are like, it's not everything, but like that first goal is a big increase in your odds of winning.
So we had Graf take us off the thing, winning that face-off thing, getting the puck down in our zone. He did it so well that he sent it all the way down, and we weren't able to capitalize on it, but we were able to force them to come out of their zone and been able to take possession of the puck through the neutral zone and then dump it back in. Goalie made a little cover there, so we're about to have a draw here on the paddle side, stick side of the goalie.
Hargrove sends it in off of a Capitals shin. Pink pushing it down low behind the net. Wilson grabs it, pushes it out, but Capitals collapse on that. Get possession. They're still deep in their zone, trying to work their way out. Linder.
Right out the top of the bat.
Right there. Linder with the pressure goes in the zone. Let's watch this on the replay.
Just over the top shelf down.
Yeah, but it started with that pressure. They kept him deep in the zone. They didn't let him clear it right away. Linder pushes in, takes that puck off him, the backhander right over his pad, right above his pad, top shelf. Ames is on the scoreboard first. If the stats are correct, we have a 67% chance of winning.
That's what we'd like to see, is that thing. And again, that puck movement through our zone and staying that pressure on there is what led to that goal, though. And of course, we are looking for Graf to be one of our top scorers this year. He's a senior. And he is hungry to make a name for himself. So good job by Graf and the rest of that first line.
Yeah, great start.
Little D-to-D passing there in the back, trying to look for a breakout.
So one of the things we like to talk about, like our keys to victory. One of the keys to victory you always like is that we never want to give up goals in the first or last minute of the game. That goal happened in the first minute for us. So it definitely lets us know that we hit the ice, we're ready to play. Getting that goal really shows that, we're firing all cylinders right out of the chute. So now we're going to watch. Hold on a second.
So a nice job down there, down low. Wes was doing a good job, got it covered up. The defense got his back turned just a little bit, allowed for that second shot to come in. But Wes was able to cover on top of it. So
just little breakaway there.
Just looking for the D, just to keep that, keep their eyes down and keep those sticks moving.
Yeah, he went out of the gate. He went right to his third line there.
Well, I think that's what he's going to try to do here a little bit to see how it works. So we got our third line out there, which is good because we've got Garnis along with Weaver. We've got Hance, Crash running the center position for us, while we got Van Deventer and Bristow running our D. So this third line for us has been real positive so far. They've done what their role is and job is, and just to keep busy, keep feisty, work to keep the puck out of the back of the net. So they're going to be very powerful for us if they can maintain what they've been doing this far as for our first couple preseason games.
Yep. So just some notes on that line. So a good mix. Weaver's new to the club. Bristow is a freshman, new to the high school team anyways. And, up at the front that we have Hance, who played with us before, so he has experience. We have Van Deventer, who's a senior, and he has a lot of experience, so really rounds out with Bristow and helps give him a chance to be on the ice and settle that down. So, that third line, and I left Garnis off of there. He played a lot of varsity time last year. So, solid players. We got a high stick call. puck was up in the air. I think Linder had his stick up in the air for that one. So anyway, finish what I was saying, that a good mix of new players and experienced players on that third line, to help get them experience and round out those first two lines that, inevitably we'll see getting the lion's share of ice time.
So we got our first line back in. We've got Linder running the face-off. We've got Wilson, and we've got Pink out there, along with Charles and Reed Jones running our D-line. Again, good pressure. I like to see us picking up the puck through the neutral zone, picking it up instead of losing it, which is good. So we're down in our zone.
Yeah, we always start with that back and forth. Those first couple minutes of a game, no matter what level, it just seems like there's a lot of trying to get our legs under us, feel the other team out. There was an elbow up under their chin, but no arm goes up.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to blow his whistle.
So number 15 there, Stansbro, is probably their, if not their top, certainly one of their top two scorers and leaders of that team. He is the captain of that team. He is also a senior. He's been a kind of what you would say a burr in our side for a number of years, though. But he's a great kid, comes from a good family, and just overall just a good hockey player. So he's done well for the Capitals, and when he's got the puck on his stick, it's always something we got to worry about up here, though. So give Capitals the props where they deserve it. So another face-off down in our zone. We have Shifley. What's it? Shifley, Floyd. We got a little.
He's got Baker in support.
Yep.
Nice feed.
Oh, Baker's on his backhand. That's a little tough for him to get in there and do that with it being on his backhand. So I thought it was a good idea. He had a choice to make. Yep. So I think he made the right one because Baker was in good position. But again, that's a backhanded shot. That's tough. Baker could have opened up a little bit more to give him something to go instead of staying even with him.
Yep.
But that would have done. We've got Giles and Shifley back running the blue line as well. Oh, so we're going to call that. Thank you, Mr. Ledusky. We'll see you into the sin bin. You can't put your hands up in a player's face mask, and it's no matter what, you can shake your hand and look all you want, but you're going to get called on that every time. So we have our first power play line out there. We have Giles and Jones, Linder, Wilson, and Pink. Giles is going to run D, but on these face-offs down in our zone, he moves down to thing because Wilson's with his shot up there up off the blue line. So that's just kind of, we've been pretty good on our power play so far in our preseason. I don't know what the percent in, but it's been fairly successful. Oh, we lost a wheel. That's all right. So now we got a little rush. Jones did a nice job, picked up there. Good job by pick it up, Zach. Let's go. Zach.
So Wilson smartly just pulls it back instead of trying to push it forward. He was 1v3 going down.
Yeah, but you got to give props to the beginning with our goalie there and what he was able to do, and able to push that puck out to the blue line for Zach to be able to pick it up. So Jones making it down below the goal line. Oh, he had a wrap potential there. Just a little bit off on the pass. Shot in.
Pink in the corner.
Got to get it, boys.
There we go, skating in. There goes Giles, moves behind the net. Not a lot of options. Tries to feed low. Linder was there waiting for it, but Capitals closed down the slot down low there.
He had the right idea, though, right? Patience behind the goal line he had the patience behind the goal line to find it. To your point, it was a little crowded in there, but he was still able to get it through. Yeah. Linder just wasn't able to get a puck on it. So let's see how we're going. We got our second line out there, and this is primarily our offsides. This is primarily our forward line. We've got four forwards out there and 1D. We've got Garnis, Shifley, Baker, and Flory, and then we've got Hargrove. We've talked many times about that. Isaac has through his youth career, he's played the defensive position as well. So him being able to transition back to the back is good second nature for him. Flory's a good little quarterback right there. He can see the full ice, and So he's a good choice to be back there along with Hargrove.
Yep. So he's done the same thing. He's played a lot of center. Oh, I thought they might throw a hand up on him there. So he's played a lot of center. He's played a lot of defense, and he hasn't necessarily got to play that on varsity yet. But he's definitely, I think, if not this season, next season, you'll see a lot more of him filling that role.
I don't know. We'll have to see, because I don't want to lose him out of the forward position. He's too good of a skater, too good of a shooter, and I don't mind him going back there when a D man goes down low or so. So we go.
All right, we got an interference call. We're back on the power play.
Back on the power play.
In comes that first line. See how they run. It looks like they're going to put Giles up there. So we got some of our fans already with us here. Reed's grandma, Connie Horn, she's a week in, week out person. We can always count on joining our podcast.
So we had we'll get to the rest of it here in a minute. We had Giles, again, Linder won the faceoff. Giles was able to get control of it, pass it out to Reed. Just a little bit fumble there thing at the blue line, which caused us to be offsides, and so we're pulling it back out to a neutral zone face-off. Again, we've got Linder, Wilson, and Pink out there along with Jones and Giles. About 1:50 left in this power play.
A lot of ice on that pass. Would like to see it's good that they're moving forward. Would like to see a little bit more patience and maybe draw them out. You know, you give that much time, he's on the corner on the blue line waiting for that puck. Way too much time for the Capitals to close that lane down. Here comes Caps on a 2v1 breakaway. Stanbro in the slot, and luckily it's just out of his reach.
Giles made a poke check on that, and it enabled the puck to go across the ice. So Stansbro again, tight little play here. Giles is going to bring the puck up to Wilson. Wilson over to, Linder. So we're going to try to set up our power play line here. Again, probably not enough patience on that particular run here, which allowed for them to clear the zone. High school here for if anyone's kind of new joining us. High school, you are allowed to ice the puck when you are on a penalty kill. Lower levels, Bantam and below, you are not. So for our freshmen here, that's a little bit of change. They're also allowed to do.
I always hated that when I was in Bantams. It's like, give us a break.
Oh.
We need help getting out of the zone. But
we also have delayed offsides as well.
Yep.
So we got about 20 seconds left in this power play. Again, need to see a little bit patience. We got nice pass by Flory through to Shifley. Just wasn't able to get the good tip off the stick.
Yeah, kind of the
Garnis
same thing.
is coming in. Yep. Good deflection by the D-man there.
Yep, that same thing. Flory went in down low, had Shifley in the low slot, but where he hit him is on his backhand, so hard for him to get control. I know he wanted to get that shot, so he was right there in the right spot, right idea.
So we got Coach Weirson out there, Coach Brian Weirson, longtime AMHA alumnus, Iowa State hockey player, and Coach Guru. Glad to have you on the line with us, Coach Weirson.
Flory sends one down low in the corner. Shifley fighting for this one. Puck pops out. I think Ferrari has that one behind the net for the Caps.
Just good battling here. Good battling by Tristan. Good to keep him off the puck. That's what you want to see. Good stick by Bristow down there. Coop's got to get down there to it. Good little opportunity there for
that one came off funny.
It did, but they were, again, Wes has got his pretty good control of his game right now. He's seeing I feel like he's seeing the puck pretty good, so that's always a good sign with our goalies.
Yeah, I've been real happy with just across the board with our goalies and how well they've done, with our preseason here. So the Van Dievenders are checking in. Patty Van from Denver, Colorado, and we got Nancy, Coop's oldest from the west slope of Colorado. And I think we missed one, Marilyn Bailey.
Thanks again for those leaving
Adrian
comments
Van
for
Meer's
us and
grandma.
Logging in and watching the live stream, seeing your grandchild, your nephew, your brother, whatever it is. We're here to hopefully entertain you a little bit, give you a little bit structure to behind the game is. Tom and I kind of go back and forth with one another. We're not a true color analyst or play-by-play. We just kind of feed off of one another and try to give you what we can. But I do love this line, especially. Oh, what a hit! Crash just putting him into the board. That was a nice, good, clean hit by Crash. I love seeing that, his hustle.
Yeah.
We have Giles back out there along with Shifley. Same way with so we still have Pink and Wilson. We must have got messed up on our lines a little bit. Come on, Zach.
Oh. He broke loose. He was in front of the net. He kind of was trying to find an opening. Sometimes a little too much stick handling down there. But
so we got Linder, Wilson, and Pink along with Giles and Shifley. It's a little shuffling of our lines. Giles, deep pass through the neutral zone off the boards, off to Wilson. Wilson dumps it in. They weren't able to maintain it, but Shifley dumps it back in.
Yeah.
Nice little rebound off the boards, forced the goalie to go down. So we'll see how this happens here.
So did Kiefer just get a new jersey? He wasn't 66 earlier,
has he
was
been 66 the whole time? I was thinking the same thing. I thought he was 20.
I thought he was 17.
Okay, I think you're right. So maybe so. Nice job, nice hit by Linder. He looked up just a little bit to make sure the ref kept his hands down, but it was a good clean hit.
You can always. I've seen Graff play a lot of hockey over the years. You know, he's looking like
he is.
Who, me?
Yep.
Wilson,
good pass across.
Tries to find Pink.
Come on, Jonesy.
Jones makes a move down low.
Oh,
puts
right
it down
there.
low in front of the net. Wilson was there. Oh, there's one. There's going to be a penalty. Is that Ladinsky again?
Is that Ladinsky again?
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to complain about. I mean, he was right in front of the goal, right where the ref's looking. He was trying to get up. He got away with one where he's sitting on his back. But then he tried to get up and he put his stick across there. Is that just a roughing call? That may get a cross-checking for that one because he just kind of reached down with his stick and knocked him down.
I was looking up ice a little bit and following the puck where it was going, so I missed that. So I'm glad you picked it up. Do we remember? And you know, I don't ever want to see a player get there, but you know, that's his second penalty here within the first
10 minutes.
10 minutes of the game, 12 minutes of the game. So we're back on our third power play. We got our second power play line out there right now. We've got Flory, Shifley, and Garnis, along with Baker and Hargrove.
Baker walking across, back to the point. Hargrove back to Baker. Works his way into the slot.
Nice job. Flory was just a little bit high.
Yep.
It was in a good spot.
Right in between two players. Garnis was down in the corner there, and Flory was kind of moving into that right down there, and it just went right in between them.
Just pop it out to him. Yep, good puck movement here. So good.
I like how they're.
Just
I like
patience,
the control. Yeah.
Patience. Good job, Baker. Out front. Look at it.
There we go. I like that they're not just slamming it on the net. They're moving it around. They're keeping control. They're looking for the openings.
Pop it out. There we go. Step in, Chuck.
Oh, there was another one. Went behind. Garnis was there again. His stick was up in the air.
That's all right. We'll
you know
probably
what?
say
Great sequence.
We'll probably see a line change here. Not as much as I would have liked to have seen. So hopefully we'll.
So Shifley buying time.
Yep.
We are cycling a couple players out.
Yep.
Jones works his way in, finds Shifley on the wing. Shifley tries to feed it in, gets pushed out, but keeps control. Working his way around up to the point to Wilson. Wilson's going to work across. Jones back to Wilson, high slot, shoots it down low. Puck gets pushed out by the Caps, but here comes a breakaway. And that is.
Yep.
Is that Stanbro?
No, Stanbro made the pass.
Lost though.
But yeah, it was a good play.
So
we lost control of that possession. They have a shorty against us. It's not what you want to see.
no. But they got in the lane. They took the puck off us. They got the breakaway. You had the back check a little bit, but they got behind us. That's kind of tough from the position that we're in. We don't get.
So we've had a couple join us in here. I see Eric Garnis out there. He's got two. Their youngest boys playing on the JV team. Obviously, their oldest here is on the varsity. Rochelle Bristow is the. Hello, Rochelle. And then we have Shannon Carpenter out here. So.
Who's Shannon with?
Shannon and Jimmy are here. Good luck. I wish I knew. So Shannon, if you could drop me a little note there, maybe who you're specifically or who your special player is that you're watching, I'll give a proper shout out. Sorry, like I said, we have some new folks that we are, by the end of the season, I swear by that last game, we will know who everybody is.
Just in time to forget it all for next year.
Just to forget it all for next year, though, So we're tied up 1-1 here. Unfortunately, the Capitals were able to take advantage of a mistake that we made and was able to put a shorty in there. And as I mentioned to you earlier, you had their top player, Stansbro, was a part of that shorty. He's probably going to be involved in one way or the other with a number of their goals this season.
Yeah. I know last year when we played, I think it was one of the Team Midwest weekends.
Oh, Colby's mom. I knew that name was familiar. That's Colby's mom from last year.
Yeah.
I was thinking Carpenter, that made sense. So, well, hello, Shannon and Jimmy. We miss your horn. We miss your buzzer. That game's just not as loud as without you guys here. So, but thanks for joining in on us. We have Shifley and Giles out there running the D position along with Flory. Shifley brother and Baker trying to get the puck broke out.
So
Pass
I saw
out.
this. Shifley dropped the puck going in the zone. So I saw this cool device on the internet that took a power drill and it would drive an air horn like they had. So you didn't have to carry a tank, just basically a cordless drill.
Cordless drill.
Nope.
That
net's
you gotta call
off. Yeah. I didn't see how that popped off like that.
Well, we had a little 2-on-1 there. I'd say 2 pushing 1 into the back of the net, which caused it to come up. So then almost knocked over the goalie, and then when it came back down, it popped the net off the.
Yeah, kind of went over his shoulders.
A little bit, yep. So we have our line down there with Crash and Keller and Garnis and Van Devender and Bristow.
Oh, good knockdown by Carl. Not a big shot on net, but at least nothing bounced off, no garbage for him to pick up and kind of put back at us, and he covered it up.
Hey, Flory. Are we live? Okay. Thank you there, Coach Weirson. Hopefully the adjustment's been made. We, like the players, are our first full game too. We had a couple preseasons, so we're still working out the kinks. You'll see some new graphics come on tonight. So Tom was able to get us some new graphics out there too.
Oh my goodness!
That's definitely probably you would say that's one of your goalie's worst nightmares right there.
That puck just looked like it was sitting on end right in the corner of the pipes there.
It just wanted to make its way down.
Those are the ones when the goalie doesn't see it and going and bounce off his back or something ridiculous like that.
I hear the Carpenters are going to make their way to a couple games this year, and they're going to bring the horn just for old time's sake. So we look forward to those nights. Oh,
lets us know who our real fans are.
That's right. So Capitals right now are maintaining good possession.
Oh, boy. Stanbro is just putting on a little skating
clinic. Did you see that little clinic he did right there? I mean, that was just pretty sweet. They're going to have to keep an eye on him. And, at that point, you just got to kind of, begin to separate him from the puck is one of your best things. If you try to go along with this dangling, you're going to get dangled. That's for daggum sure. So I want to see that. So we have Pink and Pink, Wilson, and Linder out there right now, along with Jones and Hargrove. This is where we've got to. This is where that percent starts to get down on us. The longer we stay in our defensive zone. We got
breakaway
Zach,
by Wilson.
Rebecca, what's he gonna do?
Makes his way down low. He's got him behind. Backhander. He gets.
It's in his pads.
Nice move. Worked his way down there low. Moved it up there. Is Ladinsky going back?
Yep. Number 3.
So he kind of lit him up and drove him into the boards. I don't.
Yep.
So that's 3.
That's 3. I don't know. What's the rules? Is it 4?
I thought it was a 4th. So slashing call, but they got
It's his 3rd one.
Yeah, I can't remember the league call.
And is it a game
misconduct?
I know he gets, but then it'll be a next game. Yeah.
So it's a game misconduct.
Yep.
So he'll be out for the rest of this game, and he has to serve a 1-game penalty.
1 game tomorrow.
Yeah. And
so whoever they're playing tomorrow may be thanking us. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how that ends up going, though. But little conference down here with the coaching staff and the refs. Rick may be getting some clarification on that. Don't really know. So we have the Shifley, Baker. Looks like Garnis is out there. Oh, I'm sorry. We're on a power play. So Michael, pay attention. So we're on our forward line here with our 4 forwards and our D-man, but Flory's just as good on that blue line as he is down front. So it's kind of a little bit of both. So here we gotta get possession of the puck. We gotta take time getting through. Don't be in a rush.
Yep.
Don't rush it through. Just settle in, get through the neutral zone, and don't be throwing the puck away like that.
Yeah.
Just gotta have patience.
And it's good to make those long passes. Back from these kids, we always said, like, the fastest thing in this ice is that puck. But the longer that passes, the more time they have to go in and, like, fill that up. There's a good thing.
Yeah, Chuck did a good job there.
I
mean, put a body on him. That's what you got to do. The trailer, though, came in and was able to get possession and a shot on net, though. So, I think overall, Coach, what's our shot? What's our shot to shot here? Us?
Wow. Yeah, so we're getting outshot, 12 shots to 4.
Yeah.
So we really need to even that up. Fortunately, we scored right away. Our percentage in the first game was kind of the same thing. We're capitalizing on it, but we're not going to win that battle if we get outshot by that much.
Well, the good thing is again, I think overall, not too disappointed in the first level of play. Got to have a little disappointment in those our 2 last penalty kills. Our power plays, excuse me. We haven't taken advantage of that. Matter of fact, the one before that, they took advantage of us with a mistake and was able to get a shorty on us. So I think Coach Rick will get in there. He'll calm them down. He'll get all that cleaned up, and we'll see a next level coming through on this next second period. So again, want to big shout out to our primary sponsor, Iridium CrossFit. They're out of West Ames? That's where they're out of West Ames.
Yep.
So big shout out to them, and look forward to catching up with you all during the second period. We'll be back in about 15.
Thanks, everyone.
So we had one of our most favorite people, Coach Dave Elliston, is on the live stream. So
Coach Dave.
I don't know if he's on right now. Are we even live yet, sir? Am I talking?
We are live now.
Okay. So if I missed it, yeah, we had Coach Elliston check back in with us. So we're glad to see Coach Elliston on there. And I hear he's given a little time of himself this year to the high school team. At least once a week, he's out on the ice with the club. So I think that's good. Him and his wife Brooke, they were new parents last year, and so I know his hands are full with that. So good to see him. I knew that hockey bug wasn't too far away from him, so I know in a couple years he'll be starting off as a mite coach and work his way through. I just know that's his future.
Well, I would guess you were correct. So back when I coached, I think Dave started helping out with bantams the same time I started helping with peewees. And he just kind of kept taking on a bigger and bigger role. And I will say that he was a big part of some of the growth we've seen all through the organization.
These kids that are out on the ice right now today are in a large part because of him. He's had every one of these that are on the ice right now from their bantam age up to their start through the high school. So Dave played a huge role in our lives as parents with these kids. And for me, selfishly, maybe early on we took a little advantage of him because he was a single man and he wanted to get back in the world and wanted to give back to the sport that he loved as a hockey player. So we were very fortunate for years upon years to have him with us. And he got him a wonderful bride and a baby, and the second part of life starts at that point. So he'll be back in this coaching world on this ice for too long. He's got too good of a brain and a hockey sense and a hockey skill. He's got too much to teach the youth there in the Ames area, if that's where he stays or wherever he ends up. So we're glad to have Coach Elliston online with us.
I had at least a couple years where Dave and I were partners in crime with the Bantams, and really we went from Bantam teams where we could barely field a functioning team to having a full Bantam team, which was amazing, to having two Bantam teams.
His last year of coaching Bantams, he coached both the black and the orange team. Yeah. So he never saw his home.
Yeah.
If he wasn't on the road with the Bantam black team, he was on the road with the Bantam orange team. So that's what we mean. And sometimes somebody to have that level of dedication back to a sport that he loves, we just benefited from that though. So, all right, we're about to start off this second period. We're going to start off on the power play. We're going to have let's see who we got. Jones and Giles with Pink, Linder, and Wilson out there. Linder's going to take the draw at center ice. So we're going to see how that goes for us. He's been I don't have the stats by any means in front of me, but he's been pretty successful tonight in winning his draws. So
I think this is the time to see it. So this is our fourth power play.
Yep.
So I think it's time we got to kind of straighten that out.
Yep.
So we win it over to Pink. Oh, a little sticky ice situation there.
Giles bringing the puck in. So that we pass it back out to the Linder, sorry about that. Yeah. Ice seems to be a little sticky still.
Yeah, looking a little closer, the ice is definitely still wet.
Yeah. Giles tried a cross ice pass, but Capitals were able to get a stick on it in front. Giles once again brings the puck in. Shot on a little low, but wasn't nobody there to back him up. But
we got the rebound.
The ice is really bad right now. So
you can tell it's really disrupting the passing. That one's going to go off the goalie sticking out of play.
Yeah, unfortunately for us in this situation, it's fortunate that we're starting off the period on a power play, but not fortunate the way the ice is treating us down in there. And we're not making excuses for them, folks. I don't know if you can see it, but the puck is basically dying on the ice at this moment, and they're having a hard time moving it. But it's hockey.
And you saw Pink right in front of it. Happened to us a ton last year on our home ice. So Pink down here trying to get a hold of it. He stepped on the
Stepped
puck
on it and controlled it, yeah, for
moving
sure.
it around.
Capitals are able to clear the zone. Jones is going to be down. In fresh ice is probably sticky back there because there's been nobody
really
on
wet
it.
Down there.
Jones is going to bring it up. No, we're going to be offsides there.
Yep.
So the Capitals are able to again, this is just one of the areas that we have to work on. Ledusky's going to come through. He's going to pick it up. He's going to make his way to the bench. So that's one of the areas, again, that we're just going to have to continue to work on, is that we have to get a little bit stronger on our clearing and moving the puck while we're on the power play. Again, we do a good job moving the puck once we get in our zone.
Yep.
But it's the
zone entry.
It's the initial zone entry that we're still struggling with a little bit.
Yeah, we saw that kind of at the, just getting across that blue line. And we see it, they're thinking about it. They're passing that up there, but they're putting it in lanes where the opposing team is able to get in there and either disrupt or pick the puck off of us.
And again, a lot of that has to do with just patience, right? Keeping the puck on our stick, finding an open man, being smart about where thing, no blind passes, especially in that situation. When you have a man advantage, you don't have to pass it blindly. You don't have to. You can take your patience moving into it. So that's what we're going to be looking for. So out on there right now, we have our
third line.
We have Crash out there along with Weaver and Garnis, with Bristow and Van Deventer at the point. I think Crash was able to win that. We weren't able to maintain possession of it, but Crash had a nice trio there. Weaver's putting good pressure on that puck.
Yeah.
So Cooper's gonna. That's what I'm talking about right there, right? So he had a lot of space, and there was just no reason to backhand in the middle of the neutral zone. We just got to be able to be patient with that. Like right now, there we go. See, he was able to see it, and we were able to get it down in our zone. Question is, can we stay there again? Get possession of it, Coop. There, that a baby. Good job.
Garnis chips it in.
Yep.
That's a move that gets us a lot. You saw how they moved in. They went strong side. They were over there. They park a guy weak side on the blue line down here, and they'll just send a long pass over to him, and we don't have the defense with their heads up. That one we actually did a pretty good job covering. Reams waiting on the blue line.
Oh, don't just stand there. You can't just stand there. You got to charge them. So in that situation, Bristow needed to come out and challenge him, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because at that point, he just has a free shot at you. Just standing there is not what you want to do. So we want to see, at that point, as they're coming in, you got to fill that gap, and you got to charge them in that situation. So he's a freshman. He's coming in. This is fairly new to him, this level of play, and he's done a great job up to this point, and he'll continue to grow. Little things like that will come to him, so it's all good.
He's a freshman,
and he's running double duties, right? He's running the JV team and here, so he's got to get his legs with him. So Giles is getting down, get possession of the puck, able to Shifley down low, shot on net. No,
that's
just
Laurie
wide.
in the
just
low
wide.
slot, waiting for it.
There we go. Shifley tried a little one-timer there, just a little miss, but he was still able to get down there. Yep, in a good spot right there. So we have two battling down below. Unfortunately, Capitals are able to come out with it.
Yep.
Giles, good defensive play there. Good body position and nice disruption there. Good angling into the wall and separating from the puck. We just weren't able to maintain control of it.
Yep. But watch that blue line there and what they did in that battle at the blue line. Like they got up there in the blue line, Ames shut them down, and they pushed it deep. They got a line change, and we're kind of stuck there, trying to recover from that puck being deep in our zone. So those blue lines, like getting out and getting into the zone, are big factors for us. Oh, that puck was
Come
loose.
on, Zach. So we
have
so we have a line change here. Shifley hadn't been able to change yet. During your second period, your line changes are a little bit more difficult just simply because of your position on the ice.
Yep.
Shifley needs to come on out, needs to hurry and come out, get off the ice.
Yeah, some of those.
When we're down in our zone like that, you got to be able to hustle out. Good pass out. Excellent, excellent.
That's something that.
Yep. Oh,
Wilson, hard shot on goal. The thing we talk about all the time: low hard shots. Aim for those pads. Look for the rebounds.
He had Linder down there with him. Unfortunately, he was just on the opposite side of where the rebound went. So he had Linder in perfect position. Just didn't quite get the angle off the pads that we wanted to see. Capitals making their way through the neutral zone. Linder putting a good back check on him. Good separation of the puck here. We got to get possession here now that we've done all that work. Now let's get possession of it. Capitals are able to keep it. Now we have a.
Pink.
Must be a. Pink is looking. Nice play. Nice move, Wyatt.
Move,
back out
for
front.
Wilson
Come on,
in
shoot
front,
it. Shoot it.
Followed up in the
Shoot
slot
it.
by.
Shoot it. Come
Puck's
on.
loose. Wilson still struggling for it. Goalie's able to lay out on it and cover it up with his bottom. Wilson gets cleaned off the ice by Sherman and Stiles, but
good sequence there.
Yeah.
Good pressure. Good dirty.
That ice still just doesn't seem like it's behaving right.
Good movement down below. I mean, that's what you want to see.
Yep.
Good hard battles down in front of our net. They just kept digging at it. So
that was in front of the net. They're not facing off in there. I thought I saw a little bit of a hand motion, like maybe he said they moved it forward with their hand, so they took it out and face off in neutral ice. Hans wins the face off and pushes it into the zone. That's Garnis in the corner fighting for it.
Keller,
it's kind of scrappy like Baker.
Bristow, he's making a pinch there. That was a tough pinch, but it worked out for our end. Another good pinch there. Good decision by him to get down low like that and force the Capitals to take it down below the goal line here once again. So again, another type that's.
Yep. Puck breaks out. Ferrari can't get control of it. He backs up. Looking for time. Ames covering up in front of the bench. Reams drops back, cross ice. The D-man feeds it up in a neutral ice to Ferrari. Ferrari can't get control, kicks it to the boards, and they send it up to the blue line and get it deep into Ames territory.
Come on, Kyan. Good job. Good feed. Get to it, Keller. Get to it.
Bristow switches
ice.
ice.
There we go.
Van Dieveter steps over for the help.
Thought he had it on that one. I thought it was off his skates, and they were gone for the races. Get out to him. Good job,
That's
Wes.
going to go out of play.
Yep. Good sequence by that bunch out there. Good job by them.
Yep. Again, I mean, that's the third line, and
yep.
a lot of teams won't go three deep in their rotations. So it's good to see Coach Rick really giving those players a chance to prove themselves on the ice, and I think they're stepping up and doing what they need to do.
So we have Shifley running our center with Baker and Flory, and we have Giles and the other Shifley running our D.
Still say for an announcer to say Shifley, Flory 3 times fast.
I can do it. Shifley, Flory. Shifley, Flory. I get to the third one. There we go.
Two is easy.
Yeah.
Shifley she shells by the sheet.
All right, here we go. Right there in front. Flory put himself a good position on the opposite side there.
Baker comes away, works his way low, feeds
right
to Shifley.
Right through. Oh, what?
There was the rebound we were looking for. Just
bounced
out in the front. Flory was on the far side, but
away.
There we go, Kiefer. Use that body. That's the kind of stuff that we need to do. Too often we're swooping in front of the players and letting them come in clean. That time Myers takes Shifley out from behind.
That was just a good straight-up good hockey hit right there. Very, very good. Good body position on them. So we're looking forward to get a change here with this level of play by this bunch and the amount of energy that they're
Shifley buying a little time as the team comes, sends it in deep. Pink picks it up, and
I don't have a problem with that at all. That was a very
there's
is
there a barn down there?
I know. Shifley, that was a very heads-up play by him. He knew it was time for him to get off the ice. He made his patience in getting the puck in the zone, so that was a good heads-up play by him. So good by him.
We get caught off sides there.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a good awareness thing, because I think too often we get in that situation, and rather than being patient and saying, get guys in position, they just go and they skate in with it, and then they're pinned on the ice.
Oh yeah, we needed to get him a broom.
Oh boy,
Wait,
Pink just got one in the chops.
we needed to get him a broom hockey net.
So we get that. Pink gets one under the chin, which I thought was a clear, like we always talk about in those hits and the contact, keep your hands down. Like you just saw his head kind of snap back as they did that, and then I didn't see what the call was that brought it back here. Is that an intentional offside call?
No, I don't know. Missed it. Clear it, get it out. Get possession. There we go.
So Linder chips it up to Wilson. Wilson can't quite control it, keeps it moving forward. Linder keeps it in the zone, works down low. Shot on goal.
Yep.
I don't think the goalie had to move his glove. It's a hard shot. It
Actually,
just went
it
right
looked
to his
like
glove.
it bounced up, and he was able. It was deflect. Off his own pad, deflected up
Yeah.
into his glove.
That could easily be.
Yep.
I think sometimes those goalies, they just know the right position to be in, so they don't have to do much because they just kind of cover up the angles.
You get squared up to the net, and you get squared up to a shooter, then the shooter is going to put it in your breadbasket most of the time, though. Weaver was able to not quite get it. I think the puck was deflected a little bit there, but he was able to get it up to the
Looked like a wounded duck floating in there.
So we have Crash, Weaver, and Garnis out there, along with Bristow and Van Devender. We are missing one of our assistant captains tonight, Josh Stansfield. He's playing football, and his team has made
the playoffs.
They made the playoffs, so they are playing tonight. Good job, Bristow. Good stick. That's one benefit of his height and his long stick is that he's able to get a good bit of disruption. Smart play out to Garnis out there at the top. Shot on. Right there.
Oh, good follow up.
Smart. Yes. Good job by Weaver to get down in there. Y'all better get to him. We'll take
Stansbro.
You won't see Stansbro make that shot, miss
No.
that shot too often. Here we go. Get it in. We're looking to get a line
take a
change
chance
here.
for some line changes yet. Van Devender comes off.
We'll let it go.
Giles
icing.
comes in.
That's
Bristow
all right.
comes off.
Good job. That line did a good job there. So once again, they've all, again, I am good with their pace of play right now. They're, for the most part, their patience and passing the puck and so forth and so on. So we're in a good spot. We're making some good shots on goal, and we just got to have one of them fall here. So we have Shifley, Baker, and
So Shifley stepped up there, got to the puck, but just misfired a little bit. There's good clearing moves. Got over there, didn't do anything crazy, just changed the direction and the pace of that puck a little bit.
See, we got to be careful about that, and that's where we're getting into the thing is that we're getting, ringing the puck around is nothing basically but a turnover in this situation. So you're not. I understand. I get what they're trying to do and move it through, but you just cannot do that.
Oh boy, we got lucky there. That went off of West and out of play. They had him dead to rights on that one. They got to the backside. So back to what you were saying, ringing that puck around. He's looking for a player on the other side, but the Caps are there waiting for it, just like we had a guy there.
Problem is we don't have a guy there. That's our problem. Is because even though our off weak side forward, I mean, he's in the slot somewhere, and so when you just roll that, him trying to get over to the wall. That, as you've mentioned more than once, that puck's moving faster than you are.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to get there pretty quick. So we have the Linder, Flory, Wilson line in.
So Ladinsky tried to fire one from the point. Hargrove just fills the lane, knocks it down.
Yep.
Puck's loose. Cross ice. Wilson was waiting for it.
Right there. Was that Stansbro down there that deflected that off?
I didn't catch who did it, but it might have been Logston.
Yeah. That's Stansbro.
That was a shot from Stansbro. But yeah, that was a good setup, good heads up by Hargrove. He's looking, Wilson was over there, and then Caps did a good job on defense. They retreated, they filled the lane, they didn't let it go clean to the other side.
And I have to correct myself. It's not with an S. It's by itself, Stanbro. So I want to clear that up. So sorry if any of my Capital friends are out there happen to listen to this feed. It's Stanbro. So Hargrove.
I feel like you should say it like a surfer. Stand, bro. Except they'd probably say, bruh.
Capitals, nice job through their neutral zone. I think that's probably going to be icing, though. Just wasn't able to get that deflection out. So we're going to bring the puck all the way down. We're going to get a face-off in. We're going to have a change over to Crash and Dylan Keller out there this time with Garnis, Van Diemender, and Bristow out there again.
I think I see a Heather Moran check in on the board. Girls, is it a girls' trip to Vegas?
Well,
this
what
week?
I understand, she went out to a U2 concert with her sister in that new Sphere thing. So we have Giles, I believe, is out there. Nope, that was wrong.
That's going to be.
Is that going to be our first one?
That's going to be a trip. That's going to put Garnis in the
That's
box.
all right.
He's smacking himself in the head over that one. He was just going for a hard swing at that puck and
It's all right.
took him out. We always say, I mean, we don't want dumb penalties. He wasn't just slashing at him. That's weird. Don't know what we're seeing here, folks. For those of you seeing the instant replay screen, that's not what we should be broadcasting out there. Mine looks.
Yeah, I'm not caught up.
Be a delay.
I'm not caught up. It's not me. I'm just not caught up.
What do they call a roughing call on that one?
No, you're fine. My phone wasn't catching up. Good pressure by Tristan down there.
Oh,
second
no.
one. Yep. Now delayed offsides. Delayed penalty there.
Penalty. Yeah.
So now we're about to go.
We're gonna have
3-on-5 for
minute and a half of
minute
a 5v3.
Yep.
So here's the stat. Rod and I would talk about this last year, like some of the keys to victory, and we're gonna have to do it here. If you can kill a 5v3, that's a huge factor in keeping that. It's obviously one of the best scoring opportunities that they're gonna have, and we're gonna put our best defensive set that we can get out here. We have Hargrove, Jones, and Linder. Caps take this off the face-off. Push the puck down deep, back up to the point. They walk across, look for a one-timer from Stanbro. That bounces up in the air. Caps pick that one up at the corner. Looks like the net's off.
Yep. Oh, we have Nets off out there? Oh, wait, I didn't think. No, he's an NHL. Nets off. You get it? You get it? Come on. Come on. No, bad. Is that bad? Was that bad? Okay, fine.
All right, dad joke of the day.
Yeah, dad joke of the day.
What do you call a woman
No.
who burns all of her bills?
I don't know, Tom.
Bernadette.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I haven't gotten to tell a good dad joke in a long time, so you're welcome, everyone.
That way, get out. Get it, Chuck. Get it, Chuck. Beat him there, Chuck. Little interference, maybe. I don't know. You better get there. You better get there.
Hustle. Giles back on the ice now. We got 38 seconds still of this to burn. That clock really moves slow. In the corner, pucks loose. Jones fills the lane. Back door. Nets off again.
That's all right.
We'll take that. Carl shutting that one down. 25 seconds to go. In comes
Pink and Shifley.
Kiefer Shifley and Wyatt Pink.
What do we have? 25 seconds and it's 5 on 3.
25 seconds to go, yep. It's an eternity. Puck up to the point. Walks across, goes to the slot, sends it down deep. Filling it up, works around, goes to the corner. Stanbro's over there, back across.
Yep, that's hard.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about that. When you got good puck movement, you got good puck movement, and they were in good position there, though. So that was hard to. That's hard to do. Capitals did a nice job on their end, moving us through. Again, at this point, we're down 2 goals. We're down a goal. but
Yep.
2 unanswered goal because they've capitalized on mistakes we've made.
Yeah.
We have not been able to do that. We have not had we've had 4 power plays. We have not had a score off of our power plays.
Yep.
And so the Capitals are, they give credit where credit's due. They have capitalizing where they needed to, and we have not.
Yep. Yep, and it killed us. Not only that we didn't capitalize on our power play, but that we gave up a shorty.
Absolutely. So we're still on a power play here for another 26 seconds.
Penalty
Get it out.
kill for
There
us.
we go.
Yep. So puck goes deep. Wilson's chasing this one down. 20 seconds to go. Fresh legs coming in. Baker checks in.
I like that. Good
back
pressure
check by
Zach.
Wilson. Just
Yep.
wrap that stick around. Use those long
Yep.
arms. Uh-oh.
That's all right. There we go.
There
Good
we go.
clear.
Back
Good
at
job,
full
Kiefer.
strength. Tristan comes off the ice.
Good job, Kiefer. See,
Just in
unfortunately,
time to get an icing.
unfortunately, even though because Tristan made it out of the box and had to come across the ice,
Yep.
he was technically a 5th player on the ice when that
Yep.
icing took place. When Kiefer was clearing the puck, it created an icing. So little nuances of the game there. So we have Baker, we have Scheifele,
Baker, Flory, Scheifele.
Linder, and Giles.
Yeah, that's one where in a good heads-up play, we catch a guy coming out and we can get the puck to him where he can make the play, and it's not an icing.
Yep.
It's just kind of like real tight timing.
There we go, Kiefer. Good job. Put it on. I like that. All right,
Who was that on the boards there?
got the numbers down.
Oh, that was Bartholomew down there. He's another player that came out of the Ames Bantam program. So goalie covers. Chance for fresh legs all around. Get our third line. Hans Garnis Weaver joined by Van Devender and Bristow. Hans takes that face off, goes to the Caps corner. Weaver from the point sends it down low, but Ames unable to capitalize. In neutral ice, Weaver feeds to Hans. Hans gets around the corner, dumps it deep, chased by Hans and Garnis.
Oh,
wraps around the net, puck's loose.
Oh, man.
And
Good. Oh, man, oh, man.
Who's that going to be? Slashing call.
Slash
That's
on
got to be on.
Jones.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on our 5th power play.
All right. It's time for us.
We'll see.
It's time for us to kind of turn this around. We got a minute 46. We'll finish this. Finish this in a power play if we can capitalize. It'd be much nicer to come out of this even. So Pink takes his face off, works low, gets over to the corner. Wilson tries to shoot it, gets covered up by the Caps. Puck slips past Jones, comes out of the zone. Giles feeds over to Wilson. Wilson puts it down low, wraps around the boards. Giles going in for that puck, keeps it going in the direction to keep it in the zone. Picked up by Linder. Linder goes cross ice and out of the zone again. That control that we had on the puck early is just, after we gave up that shorty, they just really kind of gave up on some of that. So we started out with some flashes of brilliance. Oh,
Giles with a whiff and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Cross ice, Wilson with a snapper off the
Get to
goalie's
it,
chest. Jones picks it up, feeds, drops down to Giles. Giles up looking in the slot for Linder. Puck's loose in front of the net, kept in by Jones. Jones sends it down low again, puck's loose again. Giles knocks it down, goes down low, off the goalie's pads again, behind the net. Capitals send it up to the top. Jones keeps it in again, goes cross ice. Wilson with the little wrister at the goal, off the goalie's pads again. Pink picks it up, comes across the ice. Wilson at the point, starts walking across. He has Jones, he has players set up, sends it in, bounces over the net. Still can't keep control. We go into our last 25 seconds of our period here. Puck's loose. We had the goalie off his heels on that one. Pink picks it up, keeping good pressure. We got to keep that pressure. Still not keeping it up. Puck's loose. There it is again. Goalie lays out, holds it. Jones gets it, sends it in down low. It goes wide right. Puck's loose again. Pink has it now. Works his way up. He gets angled off the puck. Puck's loose, and the Caps just launch it out of the zone. Great sequence. That's going to end our period.
Yep.
Oh my
Good
gosh,
job.
did we keep the pressure on that one,
Yep.
Mike?
Yeah, good job by the Capitals. That's a heck of a penalty kill by them. I did like the pressure though. We just couldn't. Again, we couldn't quite get the sequence finished there. They had great puck movement, great shots on net. Don't take anything away the Capitals and the work that they put forth on that. But those are situations where we have to take advantage of that, and we are going again into our 5th power play. We're going to have 19 seconds on it when we come back, but we're going into our 5th one, and we've got to take advantage of those opportunities. So overall, not a bad period. We had two bad penalties that put us down 5-3. And which in turn Capitals were able to capitalize on that and get one up on us. So going into the 3rd, we have the Des Moines Capitals 2, Ames 1, and
We evened up the shots on goal quite a bit that period, so that was good to see.
what are we in total, Coach?
21 shots to 17 shots on goal.
All right.
But that period, they had 9 shots on goal. We had 13 shots on goal.
So we'll see what Coach Rick's got in store for him during this intermission, and we will see you all back in about 15 for the last 17 minutes of the first night of the very long season.
Go live. We're live.
Are we live?
We're live.
All right.
Live.
Well, we have about 1:20 on the clock. We have our refs out there waiting. They will go to the buzzer before they let them back out on the ice.
Yeah. Well, I think they should, because the way that ice was so wet last time.
I say let's go another 5 minutes and wait.
Yeah, look behind both goals.
Yeah, I'm more worried about what's in the front of that goal at this moment, just based off of how the last one went. But
yeah,
we are going to we're going to see how it goes. I mean, it's only 19 seconds, so in my mind, I hate to play defensively here, but to some degree, you almost want to just try to maintain possession of the puck. Don't try to get too fancy with it. The puck's not going to move through this ice for the first couple of shifts. So just be realistic about that.
Yep, and I think you can't do that. You can't let him come out of the box and pick up something breaking loose.
Absolutely correct.
So yeah, so definitely a chance for a little bit of smart hockey. I assume he'll start with the first line here. Or no, Hans is. Oh, he's just warming up. Got a little ahead of myself. There's our buzzer. Gonna take a little look at this ice here. I see a lot of wet.
I know, but at the same time, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like it should do what was happening the last period at the beginning. Yeah. So,
but it doesn't look consistent. Like in front of us, the ice looks dry. Look on the far side.
Oh yeah.
Like it looks like a puddle over there.
Absolutely.
And look behind the nets. Those look like puddles.
So we're going to see how we do. We're going to see if Coach Baker had got him going here during the intermission. And what line we're going to start out here on this power play.
Giving Coach Grant a chance to give the team a little last-minute pep talk here. I see Charles and Reed and Wyatt, which tells me that Graff and Zach should be joining them. There they go. So that starting line's going to start up at our starter period. Go with our power play.
I think we're just going with just the regular. I think because it's only 19 seconds left, he's just going with the regular
line. Yep.
So we got Linder, Wilson, Pink, Jones, and Hargrove out there. That was an interesting rush. Did you see that, how he had that set up? He had our 2D on basically lining up in the winger positions and our two wingers back in the D. I think what he was looking for is a big old rush coming through, just trying to get that last little push. So Linder running through. We'll take a shot.
Power play is over.
Back to
kind of like what we thought. Yep.
Now, what do we got?
They go out of play. Yeah, I think he just went and grabbed a new puck. I think it went out of play. So kind of like we thought, 19 seconds to get control of the puck and try and do anything.
He tried to do a little speed bum rush in there to get all five players into the zone on that 19 seconds. But I will say they got him into the zone. They just weren't able to maintain possession. And, what we're seeing here is just the ice just not in great shape just to begin with. But this is an old rink. This is an old barn. I know the UHL Buccaneers are looking to relocate and build a new barn here in the local area. I don't know how that's going, but this is definitely an old barn.
Was delayed indefinitely. So you want to know what a guilty man looks like? Ladinsky kind of ran into Wyatt Pink down in the corner there. And Wyatt went down and hit the boards, and he was looking over his shoulder for an arm in the air.
Oh, right there.
Oh, backhander by Baker sent it in. Up to the there was that ice kind of getting a hold of us.
Oh, just outside of it.
Oh, that was the kind of move that gets you in trouble.
Get in there.
Giles tries to backhand one over to Tristan. Puck still bouncing around. Stanbro throws one up into the cheap seats. Nope, it came down clean. That one went up over the pipes, and I thought it was going to hit something, but it came out clean.
Nice job by Kiefer controlling that puck the way he did. So that was a tumbler, and then he had a player right on him. So we'll give him. Oh, right there!
Nice follow-up!
Oh, Baker sliding it through. Flory coming down.
Right in the right. It was a good spot.
Did we call it? Did we get it? Trip? Yep. Trip on Shifley, so we are going down. We started off on a
now we want to get into our third period.
Play, but we are now going into the penalty kill.
Did you see that move? Was it a pretty good call?
Oh yeah, no, it was a trip. Not, I mean, obviously incidental, but nothing intentional.
Yeah.
Just the way it is.
So, if Coach Dave is listening, some of the things we talked about, we wanted to have 3 or fewer penalties. We definitely didn't want any dumb penalties. We don't want guys going out, just blatantly hooking guys or slashing or slapping guys in the shins or, things like that. So there is such a thing, the hustle penalties. When you're going in there and you're being aggressive, they will.
Good disruption.
They will catch up to you.
Yep. Good disruption there.
Out of the zone.
Yep. Come on, Graf.
All you have to do is disrupt a little bit.
Yep. Make it hard for them to get back in their zone. It's all right. It's all right. Get possession and get it out of there. Take your time.
There we go. Lob that down there.
Good job. Pink and Flory making their way onto the ice. Giles making his own way on the ice. Jones is staying, but switching over. His D partner's in the box, so we'll see how that works out. Good chasing there. Good pressure on them. We got to look on the backside. Watch the backside. Get it out. Good job.
Yeah.
Capitals are doing a good job of sneaking that player in on the weak side, so we just got to be mindful of that.
Yeah.
There we go. Good stick, Isaac.
I still remember in youth hockey, we got an offside there. I remember in youth hockey, and here's a Stansfield story. So we were trying to coach the kids the cycle in bantams, and kind of we were watching the Des Moines teams, and they were masterful with the cycle.
Giles is coming down. We got it into our zone. Giles coming down, applying pressure. We'll get back to you in a minute, Tom.
Yeah.
We are on a
last 30 seconds.
Last 30 seconds is penalty kill. We got Van Devener in there running D as well. Yep.
Oh no.
Yep. Nice shot. Hey, credit where credit's due. It was a good shot right over the top of the goalie.
Yeah.
Giles tried to push him out a little bit, try to give him a little stick check, but it didn't quite do enough.
Yeah, that one's tough when you can hit a shot at that angle. I mean, that was pretty thin. We pushed him out of the house, pushed him down low. That's not where you expect a lot of shots to come from, and he got that one around that corner, and that was. I don't know, he had a little English on that one or something to
it was a good
hit that
shot.
Corner.
Yeah, give him credit where credit's due. All right, we put ourselves into a little bit of a hole here going into the third period. We have roughly about 4 minutes in. We are down another goal, down 3-1.
That goes out of play.
Yeah, once again, the Capitals capitalizing on our mistakes and getting that power play goal in there. So the Caps tonight have got a 5-on-5 goal. They've got a shorty goal, and now they've got a power play goal. So maybe I just made up a new hat trick.
It's the cycle,
the cycle hat trick.
Yeah.
You get a regular goal, a power play goal, and a shorty. Maybe that is a hat trick. What do we want to call that, Tom, if it doesn't exist? We'll make it up.
Yeah.
Get it, Coop. Get it out. Get it out, boys.
We're going to work on a good word for that one. We'll ask our fans to put a good name for it in the chat.
Let's go. Get possession and get it out.
Yeah, too much time there. Jones getting up, kind of looking for an arm to go in the air. Myers tries to float one up.
Covered. Yep. No, come on. I don't mind. Again, we got to be smart here. We can't be going down 5-on-4. I understand what he's doing. He wants to clear in front of our goal. I get it, but you also got to be smart about that.
Yep.
So
no dumb penalties, right?
at that point, the play was over, and we needed to move on. We were fortunate we got out from underneath that.
So we got Tristan Shifley in there at center we got the Shifley, Flory, Giles, and Baker. That puck just kind of floated up there, and the goalie dove for that one. So I got to finish and tell my little cycling story. Not my kind of cycling. So we keep coaching these kids on how to do the cycle, and if anybody's ever seen it, you kind of get them on the side, and you're rotating that puck around, and you're basically trying to draw guys out of position. And what Des Moines was really good at is they'd slide a guy behind the net, and he'd go in front of the net, and they'd suck us all in, and then they'd float that puck over in front of it, and they'd stick it in the goal. And Stansfield's like, watch what they, like, we kept trying to coach him get it, and it was a hard time getting it. And we go to a tournament, he's like, watch what Des Moines does. And they just move the puck in the corner, and then they put somebody in front of the net. I was like, yeah, it's called the cycle. That's what I've been trying to get you guys to do. All of you watch how they do this.
Good job by Baker getting in front. Oh.
Puck floats loose again.
Yeah, good cross-ice pass over to Tristan, but again, unfortunately, it was on his backhand, and just not the best position to make a shot in that situation. So good pass out.
Nice feed to Giles. Caps just a little poke check and pushed it out wide. Pink tried to fill that lane. Stanbro just got by him. Wilson, D to D.
Yep.
Puck comes out.
Yep. Oh,
chipped out of the zone. Stanbro
so we gotta get
floats one in.
We got to get this D changed. They've been out there for a minute.
Oh, offside. Got that one just across the blue line.
So show a little patience here. All right, boys, come on, settle down.
Reset. We're all kind of discombobulated there. Good to get it out of the zone. That's icing call. Did us a favor.
Yeah.
A little bit of a favor. You know, as we pick this up, you know, we crossed into 20 shots on goal, and one of the things I always like to talk about is that 10 shots, or the goal per 10. And for the most part, it plays out. But, you know, just to kind of get us back in the hunt here, you know, we need to get something on the board here pretty quick. There's that move where they go cross ice. See, I hear everybody kind of roar on one like that. That was a pretty classic angling move by Jones there. Like, he didn't even really make much contact with him. He just got between him and the puck and spun his stick around on him.
Come on, Wyatt. Come on, baby.
Yeah, that was one. That's one I definitely would like to see some more patience on that. You know, he gets in the zone. He doesn't have a great angle on it. He takes kind of a weak, kind of a backhander type shot. And the goalie, you know, has to make a move on it. You know, maybe 1 in 100 is going to float in there or whatever, but you know, let your team catch up. A good center is going to find a way to buy that time and make a better. Oh,
it's all right.
Bounces over Van Dievender's stick.
Get down there. Get down there. That away.
Nice.
That away, Wes.
Good angles. Good positioning. This is what good goalies do.
Yep.
You know, he doesn't get bought by the dangling and where the player is. He squared up on the puck. He took a good shot, and Carl was just in the right position to get his glove on that one.
I'd like to welcome our Sioux City Metro friends out there. They're a fellow stream team that we work with or good partners with a lot of times. A lot of respect for the Sioux City Metros, our league champions last year.
Yeah, or league champions, yeah.
So
Shifley cross ice to Baker. Baker enters in right side.
So we're going to have to pick this up.
Yeah, one thing that a lot of the teams, we talk to the other streaming crews, and we learned a lot by talking to other teams, and we try to share that info with them, and we watch each other's. So they're going to call intentional offside there. Flory was on his way out. So the rule is, if you make a move to get the puck, or you make a move and put pressure on the puck in the zone when you're offside, then you get that. Well, they're just doing a regular offside. I didn't think he touched it.
He did. It deflected off his stick.
Oh boy. I was watching that in the JV game, and Brianna didn't see the puck going offside, and they were calling off, and she kept skating towards the Caps player with the puck, and they got an intentional offside. And I thought they called it a little bit early, but it's a legit call.
So we have Linder, we have Pink, Wilson.
Puck went off. Couple players. Doesn't quite come out of the zone clean. Logsden's on the far side. That blue line dump, that weak side cherry pick and play that they do. Uh-oh.
Good job, Wes.
Yeah, took those angles away. Ladinsky from the point goes wide left of the net. Up to Jones. Jones feeds down deep.
Funny thing is Ledeski and Jones were Bantam D partners when they played for us.
Oh, yeah. And he would, there was another good follow-up. Ladinsky was big then. I bet he was, we were Bantams, 7th, 8th graders, and I bet he was 6 foot plus then.
Oh, easily.
And God, that poor kid would get in trouble all the time just because, you'd be playing against Bantams that are, a foot and a half shorter than him. And so, like, if he made contact and they fell down, he would end up in the box all the dang time.
Out of the way, Wes.
My 3 worst hated words were 10 and 2. And then I'd lose him for a whole period of the dang game.
Yeah, that's tough call, tough call. All right, here we go. Got to settle in here. We've got Bristow and Van Devender and Garnis Weaver and Crash out there.
Yeah, puck floats in, grabbed by Carl. So this is when it gets down, we got 6 minutes to go. We're still getting shots on goal. Last game I said 2-goal lead's the worst lead in hockey.
Well, let's hope that works out that way for the Caps. Ooh, get on it, Wes. Good poke check. There we go. Yep.
Oh.
No, it's delayed.
Jeez.
Y'all better, the whistle hadn't blown, y'all better play.
Goalie's off. Get out there.
They're gonna milk this as much as they can.
Yeah. And there's a good chance that's going to be.
Yep, he's just going to milk it. Smart play. That's why he's a smart player right there. That's just a smart play. What are you going to do?
All he's got to do is burn clock. There it touched him finally. Yep. Is he calling a boarding call? No. He's calling a game misconduct, though. That's
so we did have a is he getting a game misconduct?
I think he got a game misconduct, yeah.
Okay.
He did that, so I think that'll be a game misconduct, so we'll miss Weaver tomorrow. But if someone else is going in the box, then that must be a 10 and 2 for now anyways. But if it's a game misconduct, it won't matter.
Out of way, Tristan. Out of way. Out of way, Isaac. Come on, Isaac. Out of way, Oliver. Move him out. Good job.
See if we can't get some clarification. We don't have quite have some of the info. It's hard to hear.
Oh, that was close by Isaac. He went for a hit and missed it. Get it out, Kiefer. Get it out, Kiefer.
There we go.
Giles is coming in. He had a pretty good hard hit there, so hopefully he'll be coming up. Hopefully Isaac's okay. He's out on the ice, so I think he's fine.
Yeah. So a minute down. Unfortunately, in a situation like this,
5 minutes
all the
left.
Caps have to do is just buy time.
There we go. There we go. Separate the puck. There we go. Get it out. There we go.
So Shifley in
Flory's
pursuit.
coming out. Wilson's going in. No.
Stanbro in neutral ice with it. Enters the zone. Yeah, they don't have to be in a hurry at this point.
Oh, off the skate. We'll take that. We'll take it any direction we can get it. Good pressure on the outside. Just got to keep them. That's no. Oh, blah 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 blah.
I thought I saw a little white
little
there.
white between there, but then again, I really can't see that well. Get up, Wes. Get up. There we go. Get it up. Back to full strength. Baker's making his way in. Uh-oh. Yep. Yep, see ya. Run your mouth, big boy. Yep, enjoyed you. Good job. Way to score a goal and run your mouth and go sit in the penalty box.
Yeah.
That's what you got to see right there, right? I mean, be happy you're up 4-1. But hey, that's all right. We'll take that. I'm sure yep, that's all right. We'll take that. We'll see if we can do anything with it, because at this point, we're down down 3 goals with 4 minutes left to play. We got 2 minutes on a power play. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. We hadn't been able to all night. This is at least our 6th power play that I'm aware of.
Yep, so a little different look for the power play here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, nice feed in. Baker, there was a nice little feed. You saw Shifley buy some time there. Baker was moving in down low there. Just slid it right up to him, and he just took it and underhandling. He didn't fart around with it. He didn't do much. He just got it on his stick and put it in that upper corner. Watch them as they come in here. Did you see Shifley step up there? Is it Shifley or Giles do that?
Giles.
Giles did it. They're like twins.
Yes, they are.
They're always around each other.
They absolutely are. I'd agree with that 100%. Yep, good job, Chuck. Good job.
We got a 26 and a 28, and the jerseys look the same from the side sometimes.
They absolutely do.
But either way, it was a nice feed up to Baker. Baker didn't do much. He just got it on his stick and did a quick push up in the goal. So
all right,
good to see him get on the board.
We need to have some level of here of moving the puck across to Wilson.
And this is one where, like, I know they can do some stuff, but sometimes.
Bury it, Zach. Come on.
Oh.
You got to get out. That's all right. We'll take it. We'll get a change here. We'll get Giles and Shifley, Flory, Shifley, and Baker back in. Got Coach Baker is going to be calling timeout here. So 2:50 left in the game. One of the things that we did not do very well last year was pulling our goalie. That was not, we were not successful in that, and more often than not, we actually got scored on when we pulled our goalie. So,
Yeah.
I don't go to the practices. I don't talk to Oliver much about them, and just mainly because I don't see him, because by the time he gets home, I'm, sleeping. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
We'll see what they come up with. We'll see if they practice this. I would imagine that once we get possession of the puck, my guess is going to be that we are going to be pulling the goalie. Oops, lost the back sheet there. Where are we at? Was that shots on goal?
Nope, that was the scoring combo.
I don't think so, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I guess we'll see how they officially score it.
I think Rod's asking because they want to know what to get in the box in there, but yeah. But it wasn't. I don't think there was a third player on it. Like he carried it up and just slid it up there.
So we've got Wes out at kind of in the middle of the slot. He's going to be looking, like I said, we'll be looking to get possession of the puck here, and that wasn't it.
Yeah, he filled the lane, but
so we're down to 2:30 left. We got to get possession of this puck, get down in our zone, and if that occurs, you will see Wes coming to the sidelines. All right, Wes is coming in. Nope, not yet.
Creeping up. They want to get possession first. Pink's up against the boards, trying to get the hold of that puck. Carl still waiting, looking for his move. Pink comes out with it, up to the top. Here he comes. We're pulling the goalie. This is where we get in trouble. Baker steps in. He was our last scorer there. Jones trying to hold it in. Caps lob that to the other end. Wilson picks it up. Finds Giles on the other side. He just misses Jones. Van Arum tries to put it on goal. Here we come. Giles works his way in the zone. He comes in 3v2, loses a skate. He's got Baker. Baker! Oh, almost gets behind the goalie's pads. Tied up behind there, 2v1 behind the net. Linder trying to dig it out. Pink trying to dig it out. Puck's tied up under the skates. We got 90 seconds to go in the game. Caps come out with it. They wrap it around. Wilson's at the point. He holds on to it, sends it up, finds Giles down on the side in the hash marks. He feeds it back up to Wilson. Wilson fires one in, gets knocked down off some players. Pink backhands one in. It gets deflected out wide to the left. In the corner, Pink is battling against Jones and Stanbro. Still trying to get that puck out. Can't quite get a hold of it. Pushes it out. Giles was there waiting for it. Unable to get it. They push it out of the zone. Wilson knocks it down, sends it in deep to the zone. Ames checks up. We're back on side. Puck tries to come out. Wilson knocks it down with his skate. Caps shoot it out. Hargrove collects that puck, sends it over to Scheifele. Into the zone comes Wilson. Caps lob this one out. And that's going to be an icing call. We're going to have a face-off back down in the zone. We'll see if I'm sure we'll keep Wes on the bench. Who are we going to keep on the ice? Flory, Scheifele, Willinder, Hargrove, Jones. Who's my sixth man? Wilson. Linder's going to take this face-off. Puck pushes forward. It's behind the net. Wraps around the boards. Wilson's waiting for it. There's Wilson. Tries to push it down deep off a Cap skate. 24 seconds left to go. Hargrove drops back to Jones. Feeds it up. Linder's waiting. He skates in the zone. Makes a move. Gets tripped up. Hands up in the air. We're going to go on a power play. We'll go
12 seconds.
We'll get a face-off down here.
6 on 4.
We'll go 6v4 down in the zone. You know what? Last year the Caps did this to us at the last seconds of the game and tied one up, and we ended up. So we're obviously down 2 with 13 seconds left to go. Probably not, but if we go 6v4, we might have a chance to push something in if we can get possession of it off the face-off. Shifley looks like he's going to take this one. He's got Flory, Wilson, Baker, Jones, Giles. Giles tries to push it down, walks it in, lobs one over there. Flory sees it, walks in, he lobs one up, gets deflected. We're out of time. So, good effort. We started out. We got that first goal, which we said was important.
So we got a little unnecessary there at the end of the game, but we'll have a nice. Hopefully, we'll have a nice handshake down the middle. These two are going to battle all season long. We've got them 3 more times, 4-2. Capitals
back and forth.
Capitals took advantage tonight, right? They took advantage of our mistakes. And that's how a team's going to win, right? I mean, hockey's a game of mistakes. The team that makes the fewest of them and the team that takes advantage of them, or who's normally is going to be on the positive side of that scoreboard. So give the Caps the props where they deserve. I will say this. Ames, again, battled all the way through. They did not slow down. They stayed in there the whole time. They've still got to continue to clean things up, right? They got to get into that neutral zone. They got to get better at breaking the puck out, possessing the puck, not just throwing the puck away and so forth. So those are just little things that they just got to continue to work on. So no doubt in my mind that we'll continue to get some of that stuff cleaned up, and we'll make our way through it. Tomorrow we are back on the ice at noon for our JV. And 2 p.m. for our varsity. We will be traveling in the morning to Cedar Rapids. I think the bus departs, I don't know, around 8:30, somewhere along those lines. So hopefully the boys will get home tonight and get showered up and get a little rest, because they'll be back on the bus in the morning, though. So, Tom, I want to give you a lot of props tonight. You did a great job calling that play-by-play in those 2 pretty big periods, pretty big power plays that we had on there. So a lot of props to you, and I enjoyed just sitting here listening, because it was fun to hear and made it exciting to watch. So tomorrow, everybody, we will see you all on the live stream. And so, Tom, you have yourself a good night as well. And any final last words for us before we step out?
Just a big thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, folks.